Welcome back, everyone. We are here for another YouTube video, as you can tell because you clicked on it and you saw that Santakilos dropped a new video, so you're like, let me check this out because his training is going crazy. What I mean by that is, let's check out Monday. So I talked about my hips have this pinching sensation when I get into the hole, and I kind of realized that it is due to a lot of internal rotation in my foot. So, fun fact, I'll like cue a squat video, kind of in the front right over here. But the moment you get past that 90-degree point is when your hips start to internally rotate to compensate for everything feeling stacked. Fun fact, I'm a mechanical engineer and I know probably as much as a physical therapist, so why don't I switch careers? I don't know, we don't talk about that. Anyway, so I noticed that I think I was internally rotating a lot when I was coming down to my squat, so kind of stopping that. That or just strengthening the idea of my internal rotation. So I've been doing a lot of internal rotation exercises, from hip airplanes to like that frog stance where you kind of like lift your legs up. That's going to cue some internal rotation and just holding that in, moving it a lot, getting more than 10k steps just to get some blood flow in the hips, and it's helped a lot. On that 507, I barely felt my hips pinch, like the tiniest amount. And today for my high bar warm up, didn't really feel it that much either. So we're in a good sign. Isaac was telling me that I was overthinking a lot, and I think that is the case. But I think we're in a good point. I mean, it is like an intro block to prep per se, and I haven't been training squat singles consistently. So we just kind of have to see where the baseline is and everything, because it's been doubles. Like, I know my best double, a 518, best triples 507, but I don't think either of those were my full potential. I would say definitely left some room in the tank, so there's definitely more to my squat per se. But let's talk about bench, man. I can't even complain about bench where it is. I had dreams in the past of just hitting 315 for the first time ever, and I'm hitting it consistently, and it feels great. You know, I can't complain. Bench is at all-time best right now. Just got to keep riding the wave, keep stacking the chips and all that kind of stuff. But today we got deadlifts. Kind of an easy workout, not too much intensity, but just stay tuned for next week. I have some things planned. You'll see. Not going to talk about it now, but I am sweating. I know you all see the dark sport. Hold up. I bought, as everyone should, I got fucking Batman stuff, but I don't know if you can see that, but this is the shirt. Bro, it's so tough. It is hot as fuck though, so I need to get moving because I'm sweating like a donkey in the fucking heat right now. I don't know if that made any sense, but let's just get to it because I'm feeling good, feeling great. Just got to prove that I can deadlift 600 at the end of this block, so let's get to it. All right, what's going on? We have fast forwarded to Friday here. We are at Boston Barbell, as you can tell, because the background is a little different than normal. We have a massage today, so we're gonna be feeling quite right soon. It's super hot here, but let's talk about deadlifts real quick. This momentum on deadlifts is absolutely absurd. I don't know where it's coming from. I think it's the change in technique, and now that I'm actually finding the position that's keeping me the most stacked. And it honestly, like, if I'm gonna be honest, it feels like I'm not even pulling as much as I am when I was doing my old, like, wider stance deadlift. So it feels like I'm pulling less in terms of range of motion, if that makes sense. I don't know if anyone has ever. It's almost like I found how to do sumo with conventional. So my hips have been feeling a lot better. I just been moving them around lately, but like I said, and Isaac said, and I've been telling myself, I'm just gonna take Fridays kind of slow, pull back a little bit, just let the hips heal, feel out the movement, and just kind of transfer the better day and like my almost like my maximum effort per se into my Mondays, because I think those are gonna be more important right now, because today is just kind of some chill work. So it's nothing crazy. We'll see how it goes. I'm feeling a lot better, like I said. I could be pushing shit a lot more, maybe, but at the same time, I want to be able to go through this meet prep without having to worry about this. So I'd rather focus on healing it now, making it better, avoiding any of these issues now, rather than having to deal with it in like 2 to 4 weeks when I'm deep into volume. I can't stand anything. The pinching is like stopping me from doing anything. So I'd rather have this settled now, worry about it, slow things down right now. At the beginning, we're in prep. We're not even in prep for another 2 weeks, like, just saying. So it happens. So I'm just gonna take things chill, but we have a pretty easy day today. Fridays are nothing crazy, but we'll see how it goes. So let's just get into it, and I'll catch up with you guys in a couple minutes.
The air cloud.
I don't care what I have to do to win. I don't care what I have to sacrifice. In this world, winning is everything. And in the end, I'm going to win. That's all that matters.
I'm out of breath because I was pushing my accessories, like you should too, but some of you don't want to. I don't know why, but you're too chicken to. Anyway, that's another topic for discussion. But yeah, I would say today was good. You know, I have a cap next week on squats, so I didn't want to push it too much over it or close to that. So I basically have been implementing this thing that I've learned from other flex coaches called just chipping, which basically means like you might have a RPE 6 1 week, and then the next week you might have like a 6.5 or a 6 to 7 or something remotely close to that. And what I've just been doing lately is just chipping it. So basically either adding 2.5 kilos or 5 kilos, because I think like 2.5 kilos is a good balance for bench, and then like 5 kilos is a good balance for deadlifts and squat, just because You're not gonna feel too much of an effect on that. In my way, it might be different for you. Do not do everything that I do. Every lifter is different. That's just how I train. You know, you can take the idea, right? But like, that's just how I train. So a chip for you might be completely different, right? If you're like a little bit more of a beginner lifter or something along that lines. But yeah, so I'm going to stretch out my hips a little bit here, get them feeling nice. And then tomorrow we have our first videography client, I would say. Crazy to think that I've finally, like, someone decided, I think we want you to do our videography. So you'll see who it is tomorrow. But I'm pretty excited. We'll see how it goes. I don't expect anything big, but I will talk to you guys about some changes possibly coming either at the end of this video or in the next video, just based on what kind of happens. I'm knocking the fuck on wood very, very badly. I really want this to come into fruition. But yeah, we'll see. So depending on how I'm feeling, I'll say some things at the end of the video or in the next video. But I'm hoping, I'm praying to God every day. But yeah, that's the case. So just gonna rest up here. Probably gonna walk a little bit because I still got an hour until my massage. So just gonna get some steps in, stretch a little bit, get some protein in because they got Fairlife here, and Fairlife is like the best milk on the market. And yeah, that's it. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. I told y'all I was doing this. I'm literally on the field right now. What can I say? We'll talk in a little bit, but like, I think the videography is gonna take off because I got some fire shots, so we'll see.